Welcome everybody into the stream. We are here live at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and we're gonna have a couple fun adventures today. Just got here. I just wanted to get in here just a little bit early. So we're gonna check out some animals. The first thing we're gonna do is probably, hey Doug, welcome in. Sarah, welcome in. Doug, so happy you're here. Jennifer, thanks for always being here. So we're gonna, Brian, you're welcome. So we're gonna go do the Finding Nemo musical, which I've actually never seen before. Thank you, Sarah. I just got my hair cut today. I got a trim going on, so I feel good and ready. So today's been kind of a wacky day. I'm gonna flip you guys around a little bit. So I started my day off by going to get my hair cut and everything. I made breakfast. And then I had to go to Publix to get a bunch of health food because I'm starting a diet. Believe it or not, me starting a diet. I know, kind of crazy. These are beautiful birds here. And then I was going to be late, but I was like, nope. Jennifer said, don't be late anymore. At least try to be early because, you know, some people have plans and things that they have to do. So I was like, you know what, that's right. So what I ended up doing was coming here, trying to get here a little bit early. My wife's, I bought her a new diamond, and in the setting became loose. So I'm gonna do that after here, but I can't risk her losing her diamond. Hair looks spiffy. Thanks, Jennifer. Appreciate it. That's because they gelled me up. They gelled my hair all up. Believe me, it won't be looking like that tomorrow. What did Doug say? All right, guys. So right now it is just about almost 4 o'clock. The Finding Nemo musical starts in just about 30 minutes. So I've never seen it before, so I'm kind of excited about that. So we're going to go check that out. Apparently the signal is probably going to be okay. That's what a couple people told me. David T, who should be here soon, actually knows the Dory, the person who plays Dory in the musical. I think they might have 2 or 3 of them, but he apparently knows one of the cast members there. So maybe he'll recognize his friend. We shall see. What kind of health food did I get? So Sarah, I got a lot of nuts. I got a lot of berries like cherries, raspberries, blackberries. Even though I don't really like blackberries, I know they're good for you. They're just a little too bitter for my taste. Oh, looks like they're having a party up there. I got like chicken, quinoa, lots of vegetables, wraps to make sandwiches and things like that. But off the top of my head, that's what I can remember. I know I got a few other things. Oh yeah, I got guacamole. My cheat is gonna be, I got blue corn, like tortilla chips basically, but like blue corn with guacamole, and I also got, what else was it that I got? Shoot, I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna go check out the pins real quick. But basically that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go check and see if they have this pin that I was looking for. And also I need one of those like drawstring backpacks, because if I'm gonna stream here and there, I don't want to carry this huge backpack that weighs a ton. I just need something light just to throw a few things in. Let's see, they moved their limited edition pins. Let's see. Just looking for those real quick. That's interesting. So they used to have a case of, you know, like all of the limited release, limited edition pins right here, but they are no longer there. Sure, I'll find them. Here's all the open edition pins. Oh, these are new. I have not seen these before. I haven't been to Disney in 10 days, so there's always tons of new merch out. I like these Small World pins. I collect ride pins. I have these two at home. I know Jennifer has this because she likes the moving pins. So I have these two. David T in the house. David, are we going to see your friend or cousin, or who is it that you know in the Finding Nemo musical? Hey, do you mind if I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, of course.
JC, thank you. This used to have showcase all the limited edition pins. Did they move that, or do they not have them here anymore?
All of our limited edition pins would be behind the register.
Oh, okay.
We also have them displayed right over here.
Oh, I see.
So we have our Disney Vacation Club, our Disney Rewards card, Visa Chase, and then all of our limited editions would be like.
Did you see the Stitch Pirates one?
Ooh, I am aware of which one you're mentioning. Is it the annual pass holder one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there, yes.
Oh, I'm going to have to get that.
Yeah, of course. So
that is so
whenever
cool.
you have the time available, go over to the queue line.
Okay.
Ask for them by the register, you should be good to go. Okay?
I think I'm going to have to pick one of those up. Yeah,
of
I'm
course.
going to do it on the way out. I think they should probably have enough, so I don't have to carry it. Thank you, JC. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I'll have to show you. Here's the pin that I was looking for. If you guys will probably recognize, it's Stitch, but it's like the sleepy drunk pirate, although he doesn't have the bottle, with the pigs all passed out next to him or sleeping next to him. I love that. Ellie is here all the way from Scotland. Ellie, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Now, I also collect these because it's July. They have one every single month, so each month there's a new bi-coastal series that comes out. I have all the way from January to now it's Small World. So I have 7 of them now. So I'm curious to see what the rest of them are going to be like. They're just kind of cool pins because they showcase rides that we have both on the East and the West Coast. So I really like those. But that I'm picking up on the way out. I think that's kind of a must-have because I actually have a statue of the actual guy on Pirates. I have a bronze statue that I got at D23 a few years back. So, all right, I think we're gonna start. Hey, Chrissy, welcome in from Rhode Island. What are we doing today? We are Kingdom, and we're gonna head out of the store. We'll probably look at some merch a little more later, but we're gonna go watch the Finding Nemo musical, which I've never seen. And oh boy, it's about to rain. So I better head over there. I better start heading over there right now. See, the problem is in Florida is you just never know when it's gonna rain. It just comes out of freaking nowhere. So luckily God gifted me with these daddy long legs. I'm gonna hightail it over to the Nemo musical now. Which the quickest way is to go through Dino Land USA and go to the left, I think. Oh, they got some live music going on over here. People dancing, having a good old jolly old time. Yeah, Dino Land, then left. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's right around the corner. Chase. Refresh, please. All right. Jennifer taught me how to do this earlier. Let's try it. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull over here. I don't want to lose my driver's license. All right, let's see if this works. Jennifer, is that any better? I'm not actually seeing it. I'm gonna try it again though. Perfect. Okay, good. Thank you. No one's saying be there. No one's saying stop that. Saying see here, now see it. People running around all day. All right, so we've got about 25 minutes until the music will. Now, look at that cloud up there. I think we're gonna just make it. Not me sitting here bopping to the music. How could you not bop to that? So I think that's the big rain cloud, and we were actually walking the right direction to avoid some of this rain. But again, you never know here if it's gonna downpour for 5 minutes or it's gonna last for an hour. You just don't know. You can be in one spot raining and walk just a couple minutes and then it's just completely gone. But I do want to say hi to the crocodile over here real quick. I always say hi to this guy. I always like to say if he's out. There he is.
Look how big that alligator is.
Okay, Jennifer, got it. Thanks. There he is. Hey, Regina, thanks for coming on in. He's actually moving this time. He doesn't usually move. Look at him there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he just ducked under. I call him TikTok croc. Oh, there he pops his head up again. Nice. Good old TikTok croc. That is awesome. He's moving a lot more than usually. Yes, Jennifer is my personal technician. Why is that, Dan? I sent you the link. I don't know why you always have a hard time finding me or David. You know what, guys? Before this starts, I'm gonna go use a little streamer's room because I still have 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go use a little streamer's room. Just so you guys know, there's a cool little, they call it the Restaurant Lounge, Restosaurus Lounge, excuse me. And they have all these drinks inside. It's kind of this hidden little bar, which is no longer, sorry, I forgot to zoom you guys back out, which isn't going to be here much longer. None of this is. And they're going to be redoing Dinosaur, and we're pretty sure it's going to be Indiana Jones. Also, there's a little hidden bathroom back here, right past to the right of Dinosaur. Or you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go this way because there's actually a place that I can set you guys down while I go in real quick.
Go ahead.
So yeah, all this is going to be gone soon, unfortunately. I mean, this area I've never really cared for. Honestly, it kind of looks like a carnival, cheesy carnival to me. I do love the ride Dinosaur. I know a lot of people don't, but I really love that ride quite a bit. But all this is going to be gone soon, unfortunately. So they have all these fun little carnival games and stuff like that. It's just never been my thing. I go to Disney for Disney, not a carnival. But I will miss this guy. I like this guy a lot. Chase, I remember when you used to stream and you didn't have anybody with you, you'd kind of hide your phone on a gimbal, like kind of like behind like a little tree or a bush or something. The fun old times. David, I miss Primeval World too. A lot of people don't like that ride, but I liked it. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yep, hidden in the bushes. I'm gonna pull a chase real quick. Of course, luckily I'm very quick. I mean, I've always kind of thought, well, what if I asked a cast member if I could set it next to them real quick? Would they mind while I went to use the bathroom or whatnot? I'm gonna actually ask, and not to be a. Hi, Jules. How are you? Can I ask you for a huge burden?
Yeah.
If I set this down right here and I ran to the restroom, are you gonna be standing here for just a minute?
Yeah.
I promise you it will be 1 minute. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'm gonna set you down. Jules here from France.
From France. Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh my God. It's a classic stream. If I can find the link, I will send it to you. Yeah. All right, Jennifer, thank you. I'm just gonna set it down right over here. Thank you so much. All right, guys, listen to the beautiful music. I will be right back. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That was record timing. Alrighty, we are back. Thank you so much again, Jules. Appreciate you. Alrighty. So now we're gonna go. We still have 15 minutes. I think they're starting to move people in. We're gonna watch the Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond. And this is actually the last time of the day. 4:30, we're gonna go watch this show. Jordan, did you wash your hands? Yes, David, I actually did wash my hands. That I always do. Especially as being a little bit of a germaphobe that I am, I always wash my hands. So, main entrance, standby entrance, okay. Alrighty, well, I hope we retain a good signal in here. Your friend plays Marlin in the show? That's super cool. Well, I hope he's here today, or he or she's here today. Yeah, Ellie, we should do a cast compliment. He's Jules from France, is his name. He was very nice. I like to kind of keep, I mean, we're in a line right now, but I kind of like to keep people off the stream just out of respect. I don't like to keep a camera in somebody's face, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Teresa, welcome in. Yeah, let's see if your friend is here today. That'd be awesome. It's always fun to see people you know.
No, you stole the rest of mine in my cup.
I think we're going to be just in time, unless the storm is actually possibly going around us. So while I'm waiting, I'll shout out a couple people here. First of all, It's me, David T, who's in the stream right now. He streams a lot from Kings Island. He lives on the Kentucky-Cincinnati border, and he streams a lot. Oh, by the way, it is so toasty here. He streams a lot from Kings Island. His daughter, Kelsey, just aborted the Disney Wish, and she is now an employee on the Disney Wish. So he actually streamed her sailing off about 3 or 4 days ago, which was really exciting. Fernanda Lewis, welcome in. Good to see you in here. And then also, so if somebody could drop It's Me, David T's link if you want to go subscribe to him. Also, we have Jennifer Caruso, who's also a great friend of mine, who streams a lot from Disney. She lives in South Florida, but she also streams cruises. Her and her husband Ron go on cruises all the time, and they're a lot of fun. And they stream other things too. They don't just do cruises and Disney. And of course, we all kind of focus on Disney, but we like to try to do other fun things as well. Yeah, Dan, it was cool to watch the ship launch. I asked David if he had a bottle of champagne to pop. Unfortunately, he didn't. Looks like we're heading in now, guys. Thank you all for being here, by the way. If you're new and you haven't yet, if you want to hit the like button and subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Honestly, live streaming is not as easy as it seems. The people who are really good at it, which I'm not, the people who are really good at it make it seem like a piece of cake, but there's a lot of work involved. You know, planning, getting a park reservation, planning what you're gonna do, making sure your signal's right, making sure everything's charged, getting here on time. It's not easy. And then, of course, this time of the year, it's so daggone hot. It is so hot, so, you know, the streamers are out here just trying to bring some fun to your home when you can't be here. Alrighty, we are going in. Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond. This is my first time. I have never seen this show. So let's see if we can see the people that David, T, and Teresa know in here. No, Jennifer, I didn't. Yeah, at least the sun is hiding for a bit. Thank God for that. I'll tell you what, it feels so good in here. They are cranking the AC. The AC feels amazing. I mean, it feels like it's like 65 degrees in here, and I love it. I guess I'll go down here toward the middle.
Aí eu fico então do lado ali, esperando nós estamos ali do lado de cima de vocês. Tomando sorvete e esperando.
David, it's pretty full. You know what? I will, excuse me guys, I'm gonna scoot on down here. I will come down a little bit though. There is some room down here. That's pretty full. I don't know. Let me go try. Those are reserved, I think. So this is a little better. I think this is a pretty good shot. I don't want to be in the very front because I like to be able to get a whole scope of everything too. I like this seat. I'm going to sit here. And I got my own spot too. Yeah, Jennifer, I think this is perfect because I think they come up down here, and if I'm way up there, I'd have to pan around too much. This, I get the whole scope of everything. Just tell a cast member that your friend is in the in the show. You can have front row seats. I'm happy with where I am, to be honest. This is just fine for me. Chrissy, how's the weather in Rhode Island today? Is it hot there? My father told me it was pretty darn toasty this summer. Yeah, I don't know why they don't stream this show. I mean, I've never seen it, so I mean, I've seen another person. I saw Tanya live stream it. David was with her once. But I don't know either. Jennifer, I'm not sure. It's 80. Oh, that's beautiful weather compared to what we have. I like the bubbles and the stage here. This is really cool. I've got this whole little row to myself. It's like a 2-seater. I like it a lot. You know what I'm gonna do? This will make it a little easier like that.
Hello, friends. Here's a fun fish fact. Regal blue tons live in coral reefs near the Pacific Ocean. They have a bright blue body, yellow fins, and a yellow tail. But here's another colorful fact. Regal blue tans can also change their shade to warn others about danger.
I'm just kind of playing around with the gimbal here. It's, yeah, 80 is nothing, Chrissy, compared to what we're dealing with. This time I'll post to right. Sarah, I was nervous with Tanya's stream with all those people watching me. It's a pretty good sized theater in here. And there's still plenty of seats way up there that nobody's sitting in. Just keep swimming. Nemo swimming out to sea. My guess would be it is copyrighted, so a lot of streamers. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about copyrights yet. So, sorry. Here we go. They used to use fly. All right, guys, we got about 6 minutes to go. Hopefully everything looks crispy and clear here. And I'll just take this second to flip this thing around. Is it black now? Got some lag. Are we good now? Okay. Sorry, I was kind of messing with things a little bit. I just want to take the opportunity to thank you all for being here. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you all for being here. It means the world to me, as always. I don't know what I do to deserve you guys, but you're wonderful friends. So, show will start in about 5 minutes. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. So strange.
Attention,
Black
ocean
again.
Explorers. You may know about stars in the sky, but did you know that there are over 2,000 types of sea stars in the ocean? Sea stars are famous for their many arms, and most can even grow a new arm if they lose one.
That is so strange, guys. I don't know what's going on. I just hit the flip switch here, and then... Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, are we back? I think we should be okay now. The weird thing is, all I did was flip the screen. Perfect, okay. It worked, Jennifer. The refresh that you told me about, it worked. Thank you, David. I'm not touching anything now. I'm not touching nothing. Thank you, everybody. Guys have fat fingers. You got that right. Yeah, I need to mess with Streamlabs or Prism or one of those, Chase. I think we're in good shape now. Now that I know how to refresh, I won't lose the stream. I'm excited for the show, David. Again, I've never seen it before. Regina, don't scare me like that. Sorry, Dan, you still can. Do not disturb. Yeah, no, Ellie, I did. Yeah, Jennifer, I think she heard me. I did put it on do not disturb. I need to get a second phone. All right, we got 2 minutes to go.
Attention marine life explorers. Do you ever wonder what pufferfish are? It's a special adaptation that keeps them safe from predators.
Let me refresh it again just to make sure.
That stretches easily. Puffer.
Tell me, guys, if that's any better. It could be the signal in here. I don't know. No, I just refreshed it just in case the.
Hello, everyone.
All right, thanks,
we hope
Jennifer.
you're enjoying your visit to the Marine Life Institute. In a moment, we'll invite you to witness the wonders of the open ocean exhibit. But before we do, a few reminders for the safety of you and those around you, as well as our fish friends. We ask that you please silence and turn off all lights on your mobile and digital devices. Once the presentation begins, the aquarium will be filled with sea creatures in the aisles around you. If for any reason you must leave during the experience, please ask one of our ushers for assistance. Thank you.
And now, marine life enthusiasts, come with us as we explore the mysterious world of the open ocean.
Enjoy the show, guys.
The Marine Life Institute houses many aquatic species, including fish from the wild who need our help, like the group we found in the bay, floating in plastic bags. For these, we remember the 3 R's: rescue, rehabilitate, and...
Visitors came to see us off.
Yeah, I will know.
I know they're wondering how we even ended up here. Well,
Let me, I tell the best.
oh, good idea, but they're getting that first. Maybe you
Let's set up. These travelers came a long way, and they deserve a good story, so we're going to do this the way we do everything. Together. Now, it all started.
No, when they found that map.
I know when they take those socks. Oh, that one is scary. Nope. It all started with a little clownfish named Nemo.
It's time for school.
All right, we're excited. It's your first day of school. We're ready to learn and get some knowledge.
Hey, Dad, what do you think we could do if my navy met a shark when I'm in school?
No.
Or they have fish. They have wings. Can you
there are so many things in the big blue world. I'm gonna go explore in the big blue world that I've never seen before. So many creatures swimming around the sea. The big blue world, and all of them are waiting for me. Hey, Dad, do you know how sea turtle forms?
Sea turtle? See if I can help you. I'll ask you.
Me too. Maybe I'll be a sea turtle and a shark!
I know you're excited, but let's take a little pause. Sharks are not our friends. Nemo, haven't you seen Jaws?
What?
You don't want to swordfish. You're totally a whale.
I want to be a
You
whale.
lead me around to watch your tail. A big blue world. Just
Fine.
in a big blue world. You receive this a tasty dish.
No.
So much to me. I don't know what I would do. This big blue world. If something should happen to you.
No need to worry, Dad, I'll be okay.
I'm scared to end up as a clownfish fillet. We can turn right around. We couldn't wait one more year.
Don't be so boring, Dad. I belong here. Wow! Isn't it beautiful?
Nemo,
Come on, Dad.
my fin! Hold my fin!
Take a look around you. The oceans are wide. In the big blue world, it's time for you to rise. Mr. Red!
Lord Explorers! Who's this?
I'm Nemo.
He's got a little fin. We call it his lucky fin. Now, if he gets tired, he will bring 10, 15 minutes. All right. Let's go, explorers! Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Really ready? I don't think I'm ready.
We're ready to go.
Hi, sir!
Bye, Dad.
Please be safe! Stop the drop-off! The drop-off!
Teresa, that's so cool. It's your friend.
Yes, the drop-off!
It was there that Nemo discovered that boat.
Our dentist's boat.
What's that? Touch it. Oh, yeah, come on, Nemo. My dad says it is the same boat.
Nemo! No! You can't be anywhere near here!
Come on.
That is right. We'll try school again next year. You know that you can't swim well. No, you can't. Come along. You think that you can do these things, but you are wrong.
I hate you.
And with that, Nemo can swim right toward that boat.
But suddenly a dive appears. Ah, Daddy, help me.
But Nemo is gone. Where did it go? It's gone. Has anybody seen a boat? Please, please, they took my son. They're coming, Nemo. He's got Nemo. Have you seen a boat?
I've seen a boat. Oh,
Thank you.
do you mind?
What?
I'm trying to swim here.
We're trying to find Nemo. You were showing me which way the boat went.
The boat. I've seen a boat. Follow me.
Wait, we already did this.
We did? Oh dear. I guess I should say I got this problem with my brain. Things get really scrambled in my head. I have no short-term memory. I forget things almost instantly. I'm not even sure what I just said. May I help you?
There's something wrong with you. Really, you're wasting my time. time. I have to find my son.
Chico?
Nemo.
Oh, hi.
Thanks, Bruce.
I'm Dory. This is,
No, you don't need to know. I was just leaving. I'd like to invite you, mortals, to a little party downtown. What's a break for us, man? Right then. I'm looking at some fish and a order. Let us all say the pledge. Fish are friends. Fish are friends. Not food. Though we have long shouted. When I shout underneath.
Hey, Dean.
We know that fish are friends, not food. Well, sometimes we know. Sure we could lead you home, but we have self-control. We know that fish are friends, not food. I'd like to be your friend. Some boys in the action lead to emotional eating. When you need help getting through it, and help just won't do it. Don't start feeding, straight to our feeding. Yes, we see the light. Each day we fight the fight to curb our every thought and change our attitude. Fish are friends, fish are friends, fish are friends, fish are friends. Fish are friends, not food.
It's a party.
Mine, you distance, you wouldn't want one of them to come.
Oh, you really clocked me there.
I'm sorry. Hey, is your nose bleeding? That's good. It's a bad guy! I need a little time! Go to my first. Bring me back. Now bring somewhere. I need some food! Get it out. Belong to the diver. Who's with my son? Hey, please forgive me. Oh, I can't leave you.
Stop it. It's not the same as escape.
Where you can read? Open your mask. Oh, no. I've got you in my sight. I fish and Swim away! No third.
Awesome. That was cool.
Is it safe? Woo! Well, we go to the best part of the story where I come in.
Honey, this is where we all come in.
That's right. This is the part where Nemo arrived at the dentist. No, our tank was just a pit stop. Little guy was a present for the dentist's niece, Darla.
Darla!
Oh no!
She's a fish killer!
Nah, he wasn't gonna let it go belly up. I had a plan.
Dad?
Hey, kid! Go get back to your dad. I've been watching you. You're small enough to break us free.
But I don't swim well. I got a bad fin.
One bad fin has never stopped me.
Your escape plans never work, Gil!
But this time we got him. I promise we will all get out. As long as we can swim together. We swim together. Cooperation is the secret to our success. Yeah. We swim in harmony, and we started to be. We're the fish above the surface. Sharkfin, you're one of us now, and we can't send you off to your death. Dawn is coming in 5 days, but he'll be long gone by then. We all will. We do this the way we do everything else. Little mountain to our fish gets a breaking free. just had to find another way. Remember, all dreams lead to the ocean. And speaking of the ocean, Nemo's dad is still out there trying to find it. Yeah, but there was one big problem.
The mask is gone. That was the only chance I had of finding my son.
Harpo?
Nemo.
Correct. Hey, Mr. Grumpy Gills, life's full of little spills. Don't throw your fins up in disgust. Oh, let's the youth afloat, they're not going anywhere. So be sure tail and dive on in and trust that if you just keep swimming, life isn't all that grim. Just keep swimming. What do we do?
Swim.
Right!
Don't swim. Right now that song is gonna be stuck in my head. Please, we're trying to stay on task.
Be sure according to Wallaby. I guess it's nothing.
No, that's the mask. Yeah, but now what? Don't know how to get there.
Follow our gut. Just keep swimming. Everything will be okay. Just keep swimming. Our tail and sure enough we'll find our way. Oh, sometimes we'll laugh. The moment is gone. And what to do?
We just keep swimming.
Hey, is this guy bothering you?
I don't remember. Were you?
No, do you guys know how to get
Look
the
out! Look out to the lady!
Louis young fellas, he lost his son, Fabio. And he heard teacher reported to while doing Sydney?
Sydney! What you want to do is follow the EAC, that's the East Australian Capture Steam Swimming. This hell you can't miss it. It's in that direction. Just keep swimming. Don't make the look your right past Sydney. It's a big blue world out there, and you make our fish feel small. But it's the point, it's not so big at all.
Sydney!
Marlon and Dory were headed to the EAC. If we only knew. Back in the tank, Nemo was losing hope that his dad was even out there at all.
My dad, he's not brave enough. He's afraid of whales and sharks and stuff. He's probably angry 'cause I was bad. I'm sure that he's not coming.
But his dad was coming. At that very moment, Marlon and Dory found themselves cruising with a giant sea turtle. And he was, as you can say, not only awesome.
You've traveled far. You must be swimming under a lucky star. You're exactly where you're meant to be. So cross the shell and surf the EAC with me. Going don't be a horse from
But I'll see how Squirtle's flying toy. Such an amazing cage. It's awesome. The eggs on a beach that you can chill. They find their own way back to the big old blue. All by themselves, but why they're not ready? I mean, how do you know? How do you know? Well, you never really know if they're ever gonna grow. Then you gotta let them go. You know, just go with the flow. Just go with the
So, with the Marlin's journey, travel far and wide. The sea turtles told the fish friends.
Who told the lobsters?
Who told the
Who told the dolphins?
Who told the albatross?
Who told the pelican?
Who flew that news right to our windowsill? Nemo, did you hear? Your dad's fighting the entire ocean looking for you.
My father? Really? Ernie? Father, right now! Whoa! That's my dad. I knew all along. Underneath, he's really brave and strong. On his way down, and I'm so glad. Of all the fish in the ocean, that's my dad.
Everybody down!
You, help me.
Everybody jump in.
No, not Darla.
Would you wait?
Hey, I'm so sorry.
It's over. Nemo's gone, boy. I couldn't. I'm going home now.
Where are you going?
Tori, if it wasn't for you, I never would have made it here, so thank you.
Wait, stop. No one's ever stuck with me for so long before. Please, don't go away. Please.
And you are?
This is Dory! She helped me find you! I thought I lost you. I saw you belly up.
I was just pretending, so they flushed me down the drain.
Thank goodness you're safe. I am so sorry. Guess what? I met a sea turtle, and he was 150.
150? Whoa. So tell me, Dad, what's it like to cross an entire sea?
Let's go home together, then you'll tell me.
Wanna make it 3?
finally reunited and described by Nemo's big escape. We hitched our own ride at the tank on the Plastic Bag Express. That's how we ended up here.
But wait! What happened when they got back home to the reef?
Well, it's release day. What do you say we go find Nemo and see for ourselves? Yeah! Catch you later, folks! We've got a date with the big balloon!
Time for school!
Now go and get some knowledge.
And come on when you're done. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
But remember to have fun. And for $25 Nemo, that means you.
Wait, there's something I forgot to do. Love you, Dad.
I love you too, son. Now don't have an adventure. In the big blue world, we're gonna go explore. In the big blue world, things we never seen before. What's waiting out there? They can never know. In the big blue world, we're ready to
Bye, Elmo. Bye, Dory. Bye, Dad.
Bye, son.
That was great. Alrighty.
We're so glad you spent part of your day.
That was fantastic. Look at all the bubbles, too. That was really good. That was a great show. They did an amazing job. Did everybody enjoy that? Oh, I gotta get my shades back on. Yeah, that was really good. That's Disney does such a great job. I mean, they're only 25 minutes, but what's amazing about them, they're really like Broadway shows. They're Broadway quality shows. That was just fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed it. And Teresa, I didn't say much because I didn't want to talk during the show. That's so cool that you actually got to see your friend in the show. That was awesome. I tried to zoom in a couple times, and I hope you got some good screenshots so you can show them later. Yeah, what a good show. Has everybody in here seen that show in person? That was actually my first time. It's one of the few things in Disney World I never did. And before I started the stream, I was like, what do? I wanted to go see the Lion King show, Festival of the Lion King. But I wasn't going to make it in time because that was at 4 and this was at 4:30. So we just caught the last show of the day, and that was just so good. Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond. What a great show. You were in the front row and saw your friend Teresa. That's awesome. Dean, yeah, you've seen it. And Ellie said, why? You must be killing Jordan not to sing along. I probably would have sung along, but I didn't know the songs because they weren't from the movie. But it was really good. I mean, it was, like I said, it was like a Broadway quality production. That's how I feel about that. And also Festival of the Lion King is also great, which I'll have to stream for you guys one of these days. Wow, look at Everest right now. It looks like the world is gonna look at it's ominous over Everest. Ominous Everest. Wow. It's definitely gonna be raining soon. But you know what? We're gonna go to the safari next. Because, you know, if it does rain, I've never been on the safari while it was raining. So it would be interesting to see what animals would stay out or go hide during the rain. I love this park. I mean, you could truly get lost in this park if you've only been a couple times and you don't really know the layout, because there's so many like little hidden nooks and crannies everywhere. It's not as straightforward as like Epcot or Magic Kingdom, where you kind of have a hub and you can go left or right and kind of see everything. You can kind of see everything in Epcot and Magic Kingdom and in which direction you're going. But here it's kind of like, okay, what's next? What's around this corner? What's around that corner? Which makes it, in my opinion, kind of a little more exciting, especially when you haven't been here too many times. So currently we're in Asia and we are heading to Africa to go on the safari, which I think should only be, if somebody could check the wait time, I think it should still only be a 10-minute wait, but someone was kind enough to do that. So just so I know, I'm not going to be waiting 40 minutes, which I don't think. I don't think it'll be that long. Yeah, Dean, Animal Kingdom is a great vibe. Yeah, Dan, let's go see how many animals we can find. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite animal in the world if they're out right now. And they're right around the corner here. I get really excited. Most of you here have probably seen these before here at Animal Kingdom. By the way, I'm a very fast walker, so I hope you guys don't mind that. I don't stroll. This is how I get my steps in. You go once a year to Animal Kingdom. Dan, I thought you hadn't been here in like years. Just 100 days till Halloween. Okay, so let's see if they're out. I'm always so excited. They don't make the noises. They're calling their calls very often, but let's see if we can see them. So this is the home of the gibbons here at Animal Kingdom. Now, a lot of people mistake gibbons as monkeys, but they're actually the world's smallest apes, and they're all over Southeast Asia. And I've actually got to hold a baby one that was unfortunately stolen from a poacher in Thailand, but was rescued at the Phuket Gibbon Rehabilitation Project. I'm gonna go around this way to see if we can see them on this side. They're the world's smallest apes, but they're just fascinating, and their agility to be able to swing like they do is unlike anything. Oh, here is one. There he is right there, guys. I love the gibbons. I absolutely love these guys. They are my favorite animal in the world. Here, I'm actually gonna come over a little further so maybe we can see his face. There he is. Oh yeah, guys, and then there's another one to zoom out. There's another one right up there. Love these guys. They're so cool. And when they get to swinging, man, can they move. Now I'm the king of the swingers, old jungle VIP. And as was bothering me, ooh, me too. I wanna be like you. Hey, Paul, Ankle, welcome in. Good to see you. We're checking out the gibbons right now. My favorite animal in the world. We got one up there, and we got one right there. But yeah, so when I was in Thailand in 2018, 2 times ago, we went to the Phuket Gibbon Rehabilitation Project. That's in South Thailand, Phuket, Thailand. And they had about 12 to 15 gibbons there. And the poor things, poachers get them when they're babies. And what happens is, yeah, I love King Louis. What happens is when they're about 1, 2, 3 years old, they're really sweet and they're kind. But when they become like teenagers and like comparing to human years, they end up getting really rambunctious. And you can't really tame them like as a pet, and they're not meant to be, of course, obviously. But what they do is they either kill them or they are finally rescued by that project or by the Thai government, and then they're sent to, again, the Phuket Rehabilitation Project. And some of them live there the rest of their lives because their lives have been messed up too much, unfortunately. And you can see his little face right there poking out. And then others can actually be brought back into the wild if it's done correctly. So it really just depends. But I fell in love with these beautiful, beautiful, not monkeys, apes. So I was just hoping they would swing around a little bit. All right, Dan, enjoy your coffee. But it seems like they're just kind of chilling right now. Sometimes, I mean, they just swing so darn fast. They used to have ropes that would go across up there, but they don't right now for some reason. I don't know why, but maybe we'll check them out a little later. I could sit here all day and watch them swing, but they probably did that earlier and they're probably tired. So let's move on, go check out what other animals we can find on the safari, shall we? Safari's a 10-minute wait. Thank you, Dean the Turkey Lexter. I appreciate that. I figured it probably still was. So up here on the right is my absolute favorite, and I mean absolute favorite restaurant on all of Walt Disney World property. As a matter of fact, for 3 or 4 years in a row, the Yak and Yeti was rated. Hello from Japan. Yuki, welcome in. Welcome in, Yuki from Japan. Where in Japan are you tuning in from? I've been to Japan twice. I love Japan. So Yak and Yeti was rated the second best theme park restaurant in the country. And I think last year was actually rated the #1, but they have a lot of amazing food here. The thing that I love the most, I know duck is really gamey for a lot of people, but they have an amazing duck. And I usually don't love duck, but oh my God, it's life-changing here. But they have all sorts of kind of Asian fusion foods, from Korean beef, sweet and sour chicken, but like really amazing noodle dishes. There's something for everybody here. A lot of amazing salads, Korean fried chicken, firecracker shrimp, pork egg rolls. Their wok fried green beans are out of this world. They are so darn freaking good. But this is a Landry's restaurant. Just kind of show you a little bit here. This is a Landry's restaurant, and a little trick for you guys, if you are, and the theming, by the way, is just unbelievable in this restaurant. If you guys ever want to eat here but there's a long wait, I would recommend becoming a Landry's select member, because you pay, I think it's $20. It's either 20 or 25 bucks, and when you pay that, it's basically free because you actually get the money back after you sign up. So let's say it's $25, you're going to get 25 bucks back the next month. You can use that toward anything at any Landry's restaurant in the country, and then every year on your birthday they give you $25 for free. And you only have to sign up one time. So it's like, I get it if you only do it once or you go to a Landry's restaurant one time. But if you're going to plan on going at least 2 or 3 other times, it's so worth it. Yeah, Landry's is great. And not only that, but when you do sign up for Landry's and there's a long wait or you can't get a reservation, the longest you'll ever have to wait is 15 or 20 minutes. And they always guarantee you a table. So it is such a good deal. 25, Paul, thank you. I should know that because my wife works for Landry's. But I knew it was either 20 or 25. But yeah, Yak and Yeti that is some good food. And by the way, the portions are massive. So they also, just so you guys know, they also own, and here in Disney World, they are also the owners of T-Rex and Rainforest Cafe, which there are two, one in Disney Springs and one here right outside of Animal Kingdom. Yeah, Dean, Landry's is the way to go. It really is. Their portions are amazing. Their food's great. And if you're kind of tired of Disney kind of cutting costs and giving you less quality food, I'm just being honest here because I kind of feel that way a little bit. Not with every restaurant, but with quite a few of them. I think Landry's is not going to disappoint you because they haven't really cut costs. They've kept their menus big. They give you so much food. And, you know, like even like you can go in there, and I like to get a beer sometimes, and you can get like a 20-ounce beer for, you know, like I think it's like $8 or $9. And you can't do that anywhere else in Disney. So it's a good deal. It really is. Tyler Silva, welcome in. Good to see you in here. We just finished doing Finding Dory. You know what? I don't know if it's because it's the end of the day. This is like where all the outside pins, the pin location is. I was excited to walk past here. It's either going to start to pour rain, or it's just kind of toward the end of the day, and they're just starting to close up things early. I'm curious. I'm going to ask this cast member. Hey, how are you? Just a quick question. So I noticed like there's a lot of things that are like blocked off and stuff. Is that because it's going to rain, or it's the end of the day?
A bit of both. A lot of these stands close early, and when it does start to rain, they close a little bit earlier.
Gotcha. Okay.
But when it rains, because if it's outdoor merchandise, they cover it for safety of
Right, so it doesn't get soaked and ruined. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so it's closed up because it's going to rain, and also the park closes at 7. So Animal Kingdom closes the earliest of all 4 Disney World theme parks. The reason I started the stream late is because a little tip for you guys. If you come in the morning, it's always going to be busy. Everybody comes here early because it closes early. So if you want to skip the lines and skip like the crazy crowds, come here later in the day, and you'll only have like a 10-minute wait for the safari like we're about to do, versus earlier it was between 45 minutes and an hour. Woo, it's hot. Alrighty. We are gonna head to the safari. And Dean the Turkey Legster was correct. It is only 10 minutes. Another thing is with the safari, yeah, only 10 minutes. Hello. Are more of the animals are out like early in the morning and later, right? That's usually the case.
Usually,
The middle of the day is the worst time to go.
And it's a little bit cooler right now, so
Yeah.
it should be good.
So okay, great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You like to ride Everest Coaster if you're going to visit Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Yeah, you know. Oh, good. Yuki, when are you coming to Walt Disney World? I have been to Tokyo Disneyland twice, and Tokyo Disney Sea is one of my favorite parks. It is so beautiful. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I think this is going to be a walk-on, guys. In the big blue world. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Has a nighttime setting for low light photography, you may want to use it, or just soak it all in with your own eyes and ears. If you do use a camera or phone, please turn off the photo flash.
It does take 10 minutes just to get here, doesn't it? Just to get to the ride.
Snack break. All right. I think we're okay. Are they together?
Welcome everybody who is new here. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button. I appreciate it. It is hot as you know what out here. But you know what? It's just always fun to come to Disney World to begin with, but to take you all with me, it's even more fun. It really is. All right. So we are almost to the ride. There are the vehicles right there. I'm gonna ask for the 4th row or the last row. That way I'm not having everybody stare at my screen. Alrighty, look at this. We are walking right on. This is great. Hello. Oh, look at this. There is literally no wait at all. This is awesome. I'm gonna ask for the last row. Hi, I'm just one. Could I have the last row, please?
Right now, because we have to have a certain amount of people on the truck.
Okay.
If I get that many, I can move you back to
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back, or neck problems.
That's okay. I don't think anyone's going to be behind me anyways. But there's nobody here.
Expected mothers should not ride. Once
Welcome aboard, slide all the way over for one available space.
All right.
And if you do not, Shell will be on that next truck coming up behind you here shortly.
Here are all the animals that we're going to see. Hopefully, we see them all. Look at this. There's nobody here. This is great. Welcome in, Sasha.
Tuesday here in Harambe is Twin Day. That one means let's go.
All right.
Y'all, my name is Macy. I'll be your safari guide today. Please remember, for your safety and mine, remain fully seated. Keep your hands, arms, feet, legs inside the truck for the entirety of our safari together. That does also mean there is no standing, no seat switching, or any of our child swapping, none other laps or other seats from side to side. If you look above your head there, that's an animal spotting guide. That'll help you identify some of the animals we could potentially see out here on the reserve today. Now, I can't guarantee we're going to see each and every one, and I also can't guarantee that I'm able to stop for every single one that we do see.
Thank you, Doug. I don't know about that, though.
If you have a camera, make sure you go ahead and pull those out. So it does look like we got that all clear from the warden. So this is a little Aturi forest. And that first friend on the right side out there, that is the okapi. A lot of people think the okapi are relatives of zebras because they have those black and white striped party pants on their legs there. However, they are going to be the only known living relative of the giraffe. On the opposite side on the left here, these are saddle-billed storks. They get their name because they have that bright yellow saddle shape on their bills there. The females are actually going to have bright yellow eyes to match those bills. And the males are going to have dark brown eyes. They are also going to have a wingspan of about 9 foot wide. That is about the width of this canopy right up here above your head.
Wow, what's bubbling
So we
down
are
there?
going to keep on going here. Now, a lot of these animals out in the forest are either a little bit more shy or they have really great camouflage. So typically we do look a little bit more carefully for the animals here versus other parts of the reserve. But luckily I do already see some greater kudos coming up on the right side there.
He's walking right in the path. Look at that.
So I do know that they're going to be females. That's because I don't see any of those 6 foot tall horns. That is something only those males are going to have. In general, they are pretty tall though. Male and female kudu stand at about 55 inches. And on the opposite side here, there is one more kudu, but you may have also seen that bongo. She was kind of walking in the road away from us there. Bongos are called the ghost of the forest. They are really great hiders, and we actually don't get to see them too often.
Thank you, Jennifer.
So I would
I'm trying to
say
I'm
we
bouncing
had
back and
pretty good luck
forth.
out there in
It's not
Missouri.
easy.
We're going to go ahead and cross over to Safi River. See if we can keep up that luck with any of the aquatic animals out here. So I really like it out in this next spot. A lot of them are able to go back and forth across the right and the left-hand sides of the river there. So not only is that super great for the animals, that is also super great for us as well. That's going to hopefully give us 2 opportunities to look for the same or potentially different animals on both sides of the truck there. So we are going to start over on the right-hand side here. And it looks like there are 2 different kinds of animals down here. Now we can see these pelicans a little easier, so we'll talk about them. That is a pot of pinkback pelican. They get their name because they like to show off just a little bit during mating season, and their skin is actually going to turn that really pretty pink color. Now the second animal we are actually going to see if we can find on the left side out here as well. It was a Nile hippopotamus. Typically they are a little tricky to spot sometimes. That is because they're going to submerge themselves under that water for a really long time throughout the day. And that's just going to help keep their bodies from overheating. Looks like there's going to be a couple of them up ahead there.
I want a
So they
hippopotamus
are
for
also able to stay underneath
Christmas.
that water while they're asleep. That is because they can close those nostrils and they can fold their ears back. So that's going to allow them to stay underneath the water for a really long time throughout the day. Eventually they do need to float on up to the top though to take a breath of air, but they will float up to the top, take that breath, float down to the bottom, and not wake up once during that entire process. I do always recommend if you potentially want to spend a little bit more time with those hippos than we get to do here at the safari, head over to the Gorilla Falls Trail.
Thank you for ninja watching, Dawn. I'm glad you're here. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, we just saw one. Okay, good.
We're going to leave those hippos behind back
there. Oh, there's
there.
one down
and now
there
we are
too.
Crossing on over with those Nile crocodile down below. So they're going to eat up to 50% of their body weight at a time. That's because they only need to eat around once a week or so. A good way you can tell a crocodile and an alligator apart, even with their jaws closed. Crocodiles have a little bit more of a toothier smile, which means you can see some of the top and some of those bottom teeth poking out, versus with the alligator, not so much. That is just because their lip does cover a little bit more. They do also have 2 different snout shapes. So you might think it's the other way around, but the alligator is actually the one with that C and curved shaped snout, and the crocodile is going to be the one with that A and pointed shaped snout. On average, they weigh about 500 pounds, and they can grow up to about 16 feet or so long. We are going to go ahead, though, and say after a while to, of course, those crocodiles, but also everybody else we saw out there.
Oh, I heard thunder.
That's because we are heading over to one of my favorite sections of the reserve here next. This is called the Savannah. Savannah is a really large area. It was actually split into a couple separate sections just with that sizing of it alone. And I think that is really important to point out and recognize because these are mainly free roaming animals. So as the drivers, we can pick up on some favorite animal hangout spots out here, but because they do move around so frequently, I can't guarantee that they are going to be in the exact same spots they were in the last time I was driving around out here. So we are going to see who is closest to us and closest to the truck first here if possible. And then you will see those other trucks out there, and that'll actually be us here in just a second. And we are going to get a lot closer to some of the animals out on that other side out there. So it looks like the closest to us first here, those are those wildebeest. And usually we see a decent amount of them. They have been on the migrate in those really large groups, sometimes reaching about 1.5 million or so at a time.
Wow.
Wildebeest actually comes from that word, wild beast in Afrikaans. And we should also get closer to them as well.
Oh,
It looks
they're
like
way
the
out
further
there.
along we drive, the more animal activity we are actually going to come across.
I want to see the hyenas.
Just with this Savannah alone, that is going to make Animal Kingdom the largest of all 4 of the
They're
theme
not out
parks.
today.
So that does leave a lot of areas where there could be a lot of animals, or other areas where maybe we don't see so
Yeah,
much.
you're
going on,
usually
just like
laughing
this side
hyenas
out
right here, but they're
now.
not out, unfortunately.
Does look like we have found some sables on the left, though. That lovely group of ladies. They are very special to us. That's because they're the emblem of the entire Harambe Wildlife Reserve. They are all about protecting themselves, and as a conservation area, we're of course all about protecting the wildlife here. So it does make them the right fit to be the emblem there. They also have those horns pointed backwards to help protect them from any potential predators that could jump on their backs, or that's going to assist them in sparring with any of the other sables.
Oh, there's a giraffe. See if you guys see him.
On this way, these are the tallest standing land mammals in the entire world. Those giraffes are about 18 to 20 feet tall. It's actually almost as tall as I am. Typically, those newborn giraffes are already about that 6 foot tall. And not only are they really large in height, they are also going to have pretty long tongues. Those can get around 18 inches or so long. They will be a lot darker in color. They'll be more of a purple or a bluish tone.
Did you guys hear the thunder in the background? This is cool.
And I think we may get to see some more giraffe again in a little while here, but we are passing these wildebeest one more time on that right side. Another word for wildebeest, we do also call them news. That is really similar to the sound that they make. And it does look like we have found some Ankole cattle out on the right as well. So we do also call them the Watusi cattle. That is because the Watusi tribe was the first tribe to domesticate them. And no two are going to have that same exact horn shape, but each horn can grow between about 3 and 4 feet long.
You're not kidding, Jennifer. It is getting windy
They
out
also
here.
have a honeycomb shape on the inside of those horns there. That is not only going to help make them a little bit lighter on the top of their heads there, that's also going to help with regulating their body temperatures. So especially during the hotter points of the year like the summer, that is super helpful for them. And if you look a little bit farther out there, there is a set of stripes. Those stripes belong to the Hartman's Mountain zebras. You call a group of zebra a dazzle. So they are one of the only kinds of zebra that can climb mountains. It's actually due to that shaping they have on their hooves there. Something else you might have noticed was that color on their horns in that black. It's actually a really great way for us to tell that those zebras probably had a black face with white stripes instead of the other way around. Yeah, you're right. There's actually a lot of giraffe coming up ahead here.
Somebody's excited.
So we're just going to let this truck ahead of us get a little bit farther along there. Now, giraffe are also one of my favorite animals, and they are very exciting. We just want to make sure we don't scare them away, so we try and keep our voices down just a little bit there, just so we don't have them walk away and get scared off.
You guys see him hiding in there?
So we do also call a group of giraffe a tower. So this is a tower of Maasai giraffe. Those spots being jagged all the way around the edges, that is actually going to tell us that is what kind of giraffe they are. Those are jagged, of course, there versus other kinds of giraffe. They might look a little bit more uniformed.
Just coming to say hi to you guys. You want to say hi to the stream? Hello. You're live on YouTube. Famous giraffe. Yeah. Nice.
So it looks like there's actually a couple more giraffe coming up ahead here. They do only need about half an hour of sleep in an entire 24-hour period. They don't get that all at the same time, though. They're only going to get that in about these 5-minute increments or so.
Oh, there's another one. He's a big one down there. Look at him.
You, me, and the giraffe, we all actually also have the same number of vertebrae inside of our neck. Everybody's got a total number of 7. And these giraffe, that actually just reminded me there, they can run at about 35 miles an hour. Eventually they will slow on down to that cruising speed, though, of about 10 miles an hour.
Wow, it is bumpy on here.
So we're going to drive through, looks like a set of these baobab trees out here. That's what these are on the left and right hand sides of the truck, if that doesn't sound super familiar to you. Those are also known as the upside down trees or the trees of life there. Oh, it looks like there are some elands and actually an elephant out there on the left.
Oh.
So if you catch a glimpse of that ear shape there, it's kind of shaped like the continent of Africa, which conveniently enough Those are going to be African elephants there. Then the elands.
Hi, Mike and Monica. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in here.
To us there. They had those really cool spiral-shaped horns on the top of their heads there.
This is a great safari.
My second favorite animal, so it's always a good day when we get to see the elands and the giraffe.
It's about to storm.
We're going to keep on going out here. I think there is a more pink-toned animal around the corner here that you're probably going to recognize.
Disney duck.
And those are going to be the greater flamingos. So they will not hatch with that pink color. That color is actually going to come from their diets. They consist of little shrimps and other small crawfish-like creatures that contain a protein called beta-carotene.
That's a lot of Disney
so all
ducks.
that means is the more they eat, the pinker in color they're going to appear over time. We do know that process could take upwards of about 2 years after hatching. That is because they are a lot more gray and a little bit fluffier at first. But eventually when they are full grown in a group, we get to call them a flamboyance of flamingo. That's in reference
So glad to hear
really
that,
pretty
Jennifer.
pink color, and we will see on their feathers as they get a little bit older.
Are you guys
there.
ready for the lions coming up? I hope they're out.
So we are going to continue on over to another section of the reserve here.
Dan, you're missing out. Oh, it is about to storm, guys. I am going to get soaked. Do you see the wind blowing in the trees? This is fun.
I see a mud wallow coming up ahead in the middle here. So you're going to see where the ground dips in just a little bit out there. So that is a really good sign for us. That actually tells us that white rhino have probably been over here pretty recently. They have really sensitive skin, so they're going to dig that out with those horns and kind of roll around in it to use as a personal sunblock or even a bug repellent. So this is typically where we can catch them during the hotter points of the day, but because they are so social, they actually don't have a set location you can find them in every single time you ride the safari. It is usually up to you and I to keep our eyes open to see if we can figure out where they are together. And that's actually what we're going to end up doing because I'm not really seeing any out here right now. So we're going to keep on going. It looks like we're heading on into big cat territory next
nice.
here. There are a couple of those cheetahs out on the left there. Cheetahs are the fastest running land mammals. They can go from about 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 3 seconds.
Oh, there's another one right over there.
They can't keep up those speeds for very long though, just a couple of yards, and the shorter distances are also the only large cats that can purr or meow, and they don't have any of those retractable claws. If you've ever seen sports players with black paint underneath their eyes, that is something that they got from those cheetahs there. They have that black all the way from their tear ducts down to the corners of their mouths, and that's going to absorb the sunlight. It just allows them to see a little bit better there. So you're going to head on around the corner here. I see a copy coming up ahead, and it looks like we are going to see if we can find any other large cats out here.
I hope so. Oh, look at the ominous sky.
So these cats can be a little trickier to spot sometimes throughout the day. That is because they will sleep up to 20 hours a day. That's because our night vision's what's best for hunting. So what we're going to do is head on around the copy here anyways. Hopefully we'll have some luck with somebody lying around up there in just a minute. And then if not, we may get to see some other animals coming out on the other side here.
Oh, it is about to downpour.
Looks like they are both actually up there. There's that pride of lions.
Oh, there they are. You guys see them up there?
Oh, then there's also some water bucks that are going to be down below here as well.
Cats do not like rain
So again,
or
the
water.
reason they sleep so often is because that night vision's best for hunting. It's about 6 times greater than a human's. And the female, she's actually going to carry out a majority of that hunting. Now, we're not saying that the male doesn't participate in any of it at all, but if he is back protecting that family, the mane is going to help him look just bigger and more challenging if any potential predators do happen to come along and he is back protecting them. And this is super important if there's any wilderness explorers aboard here with us today. The name of your truck is going to be Simba 1. That is S-I-M-B-A like the lion. Simba, again, the Swahili word for lion. And the number 1, because of course course, you are number 1, so make sure you do whatever you gotta do to remember that, because you will be using that here very shortly once you get off of the safari. We want to make sure everybody gets their Wilderness Explorers badges today.
Thank you all for being here. It's a great honor to have you all here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you like the safari, I think we're going to have to go on more safaris soon. This is a great one.
So it does look like we may finally be exiting the savannah out here. We are going to head into the last and final stop together. And this last area is called Magadi Glen.
Dan.
Magadi Glen is going to be home of the Warden's Post. The Warden and his staff live out here, and they do a really good job taking care of all the surrounding wildlife and their environments that you and I got to see together today. So if you ever see anybody out there in those green vehicles or the green outfits, they are actually the ones that help make every bit of this possible, and we could not do any of it without them. So we are super thankful for everything they do, not only just for us, but of course, most importantly, these animals and their habitats out here. And it definitely looks like we are heading on into that last stop here. We've saved the cutest friends for last today. Looks like they're hiding around the corner over on the top.
We can get 50 likes.
Dwarf goats. They are super friendly, very playful, a little mischievous though. They do have excellent balance, and they really enjoy showing off their climate abilities. So we do have to come and check up on them from time to time throughout the day.
Oh, there are the goats. They know it's about to rain.
The warden's gone tending to other things out on the reserve there.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't smashed the like button, we're only 5 away from 50.
If you would ever like to help make a difference at home, there's lots of things that you can do. My personal favorite, that reduce, reuse, and recycle, is probably the easiest, and we've probably all at least heard it once in our life. They're making all kinds of ways for us to be able to recycle things now, like paper, hard plastics, and even glass. Something I am super excited about is you can now also do soft plastic. So that means things like your Disney gift bags are now recyclable, and we do strongly encourage and appreciate that, just so those bags don't end up on reserves like these. Or you can do something that everybody here at the safari is doing. We all use those reusable water bottles instead of the single-use plastic ones. Or you can do something as simple as making sure you turn off that water while you brush your teeth. It is the smallest things like that that are going to help make the largest impact and difference for all of these animals and their environments. Unfortunately, though, at this time, our time together in your safari are both coming to an end. We're approaching those unloading areas here very soon, so this is a great time. Go ahead and take a look around. Make sure you have all your personal belongings. That does, of course, include your favorite friends and your favorite family members. Anybody and anything you don't want left behind to go on another 2-week safari here with me. I did enjoy our time together today just so much. I am actually going to continue driving around in circles, and I am going to go do the safari all over again. Of course, though, if you do have any other questions that I didn't get answered for you out on the reserve today, I do also have an open window policy. They are literally always open because I don't have any windows either. So feel free to come ask those questions, or if you would just like to say hello. And if you missed it the first time for the Wilderness Explorers, Simba 1, that was the name of your truck today.
Only 4 likes away from 50, guys.
So we're just waiting here for that word.
That would be a first. I would be so appreciative.
For the rest of your day here very shortly. Hope we got to see some of our favorite animals today. Maybe see some animals we have never seen before. Definitely learn something new, or get all those pictures and videos to take back home with us.
Yeah, Ellie, it is. Stephanie Keel, welcome in. Good to see you here. Thank you so much for stopping by and hitting the smashing that like button. Appreciate you.
Stay hydrated. Please remember to be kind to one another. Again, my name is Macy from Alabama.
Number 47. Oh, we made it to 50. Thank you all so much, everybody. You're all so kind. Alrighty.
If you're on that right side, watch your hands, arms, feet, legs. Those are sliding open. Watch your step as you exit. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Oh, you're so welcome.
She was a great tour guide. What do you guys think? She was really, really good. Jay Frank! How you doing, Jay Frank? Oh my God, do you hear that thunder? It is coming. It is. Oh, I already feel the rain coming. Shoot. We're going to have to go hide, everybody. I was going to take you through the Wild Africa trek, but that is not going to happen today. Joy, welcome for being here. I have a dream. Thanks for being here. All of you, thank you for being here. From so many different wonderful channels, from Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, to Jennifer Caruso, to Jeff Diz Our Dream. There's so many of you. All right, I think this is the exit. I always forget. William T, welcome in. Dan, Disney Worlders. It's me, David T. Great community of wonderful people all here together. Oh, crap. We need to find shelter, guys. And quickly. Shoot, 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 shoot. Put them on the phone. Let's go, let's go. Ah. Ah. Okay. Oh, we made it. Whew. No, I forgot my umbrella. Crap. I'm gonna have to buy another one. And I have like 20 freaking umbrellas too. Oh. Alrighty. We made it to shelter. I heard that thunder when we were on the safari. It was coming close. I almost just want to go on the safari again. Let's see. Ronald Caruso. Where are you today? Oh yeah, do you hear that? It is coming down. You know what? Let's do a safari in the rain for the first time. Screw it, let's do it. Instead of sitting around in a store, let's go on a safari in the rain for the first time. Let's do it. Whew. Might as well do it again. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Sit in the store? Yeah, it was great. The lions were out. That was what I cared about. Giraffes were walking all over the place. Great stuff. All right, we're gonna do a second safari, guys. In the rain. Yeah, 70, let's do it. The rhinos weren't out, maybe they'll come out. We just barely saw the hippos. I hope the camera's not wet. Jennifer, if you could let me know, or somebody. Does everything look clear? Hopefully the camera didn't get wet. Gimbal got a little wet. This will be fun. Maybe we'll even see some lightning and hear some more thunder rolling. Oh, we're gonna get sideways rain. Looks great, thank you, Stephanie and Paul. Oh yeah, see, it's really starting to calm down now. Ooh, I love it. I love thunderstorms. I really do. All right, let's do a second safari. And now it says 5-minute wait. Before, we literally just walked right on. Let's see what it's like to do the safari in the rain. You don't know until you try, right? What's a safari like in the rain? Do the animals stay out, or are there a lot of?
Some of them prefer the rain.
Really?
Some of them don't. You know, it's
first timer here in the rain doing it, so this is cool. Thank you. The goats? They don't like. I bet the lions don't. Cats don't like water.
They seem fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go find out. Thank you. Oh well, it doesn't seem to be. I don't know. I don't think it's going down sideways. Hi. Thank you the newest water ride? Nice. Thank you. He said enjoy the newest water ride. This will be fun. Yeah, what's the worst we can get happen? We get wet. I'm just gonna ask for 2 seat buddies and I wanna sit in the middle. Wouldn't it be funny if we got the same girl? I know we won't. It's only been about, what, 5 minutes? Oh, thank you. Good, so I'm all by myself in this row. I'm in row number 9. So I can sit in the middle. So this will be perfect. Woo, it is coming down. Oh boy, I gotta go through that. Shoot, hold on everybody. Ah! Oh my God. Ah! Oh man. Woo! All right, how's the camera looking? Is it still good? I try to cover it up a little bit. Oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't have sat in the back. Crap. Oh well, the heck with it. There's no turning back now. Woo! This is fun. Yeah, Chase. Chase, look at the rain. We're doing a second safari because it's pouring. And I'm going to get soaked. Yeah, I'll try eventually. Safari in the rain. Safari in the rain. A glorious feeling. It's raining again. I'm laughing with hyenas. The clouds up above. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get wet, dog.
They're shaped to be close to some relatives of giraffe. Little copy and giraffe have a similar skull structure. They also have a big rib claws, prehensile means finger-like. So for those animals, their tongues basically acts like our finger. Mostly they can use to help them grab and eat vegetation off the trees.
No.
Over here on our left is a watering hole. This is a very popular gathering spot for animals. Sometimes, if we're lucky, we do see some of these rarest animals over here. And let's look today. There's a black rhino hanging out. These black rhino
Oh, there's a rhino.
natural predators. They're only found in us humans. And unfortunately, due to poaching, there's
Rhino's loving this rain.
there is also programs like those funded by the Disney Conservation Fund and organized by other Asiatic associations.
Yeah, Ron, I'll take a wild turkey.
Keep moving along here. See if we can find anybody else. Okay, these two animals up here on our left are just taking shelter underneath the trees. The greater two. They're all female, and I can tell this because they don't have any horns. They have horns in the front.
Oh, they're hiding under the tree.
I know this year we're going to start making our way out of the forest.
Aw.
Over to our second destination.
They're getting shelter.
Which is going to be the Safari River. Safari River tends to be home to some of our aquatic animals that we can find out there. One of the most notable views in the Nile is hippopotamus. Hippos are going to be among the largest and most dangerous animals that we can find in Africa. However, they like to spend a lot of their time in or under the water. They can actually hold their breath and stay underwater for up to 8 minutes at a time. Up their back right corner there, you're sleeping right now. They are nocturnal animals who typically did sleep underwater. They naturally know when they're at the surface and drop for up to 10. A little bit easier to see with the large British birds. Those are back pelicans. Pink back pelicans get their name from the spot that appears on their back during the mating season. Almost like
Yes, Dan, different driver.
Thinking about a few more hippos on our left, maybe they're easier to see. Probably beneath the surface if they are there. They actually have all have their ears, eyes, and nose all at the top of so nice. Like, we really have to bring the surface of grass.
Come on, hippos can't be bothered by the rain.
Hippos are also very, very important to their ecosystem. They're what we call a keystone species. A keystone species is essentially any animal so critical that their environment and everyone else who lives there will not be able to survive without them. They're basically like the glue that holds the place together. So by conserving keystone species like hippos, they can actually help to ensure the protection of other animals as well. We do have some other animals here. Nile, Kaka, they are at the High Waterfalls. And those crocodiles are pretty big, but despite their size, they can actually go weak.
Oh, shit. Oh.
However, when they do eat, they can eat up to half of their body weight in a single bite. And they're not going to be very picky eaters either. They are called opportunistic.
Sasha, we won't get hit by lightning because Disney will close a ride if it's outdoors and you're threatened by lightning. Standard safety protocol.
They find lying around, which could be our trash. That's why it's really important that we don't litter. Otherwise, it may end up the animal home to make mistake as our
Jeez. Oh my.
Alright, now we are making our way over to the savannah,
Whoa!
which does tend to be home to some of Africa's most iconic animals.
Oh.
I will say that we are never quite sure who we're going to find here, as it largely varies depending on their sleep and migration patterns. The savanna landscape is largely shaped by the animals who live.
Oh, welcome in. Good to see you here.
Grazers are basically any animal that act like a lawnmower, constantly eat the grass. But they are what we love low grassy areas, almost as seen out the entire savanna so clearly. And a very large part of the reason why the savanna tends to get the nickname of the grassland. You look over on your right, there's a bunch of wildebeest out that way. We'll definitely move over there and grab a closer look at that. There's one of those grazers that we were talking about.
Have to wipe the gimbal off. Oh yeah. Hyenas aren't laughing today, are they? Ain't laughing today.
Do you see a bunch of turbine mounds up ahead here? A bunch of these really tall pointed structures. Lots of animals are going to use them kind of like a scratching post. When they get a little bit more worn down from that, we often use these smaller antelopes for structurally lift themselves. That just helps them with the predators that they may hear. Like the animals that we saw a little bit earlier in the forest, who primarily rely on camouflage to protect themselves. Here in the savannah,
Tiki Man fan! What's up, Tim? We're getting soaked on the safari here, and all the animals are hiding. Oh my goodness. Whoa! No, we saw the rhino, we saw the crocs. I wonder where the giraffes went. Oh man. Oh, shoot.
Alright, we are finally making our way over to these wildebeest. See if we can find any other animals over here. There's quite a few of them, and there tends to be an
Okay, there's some wildebeest coming up.
second most densely packed mammals on Earth. One animal you'll find more is the fact that a wildebeest is just us humans.
There they are, right out there. Whoops. Now, this is a true safari. Out in the rain. Look at the water, guys.
Hanging out by these palm trees is an old tower of giraffe.
Oh, the giraffes are
Now, a tower
hiding.
is what you call a group of giraffe. In my opinion, it is a pretty fitting name, seeing as they are the tallest animals in the world. Fully grown giraffe are 10 to 18 to 20 feet tall.
Never as tall as 6 foot from the moment that they're born. Just like the grazers, these giraffes have a pretty big impact on the savannah as well, but for a bit of a different reason. It's because they have those really long necks, and that allows them to eat the leaves up high off the trees other animals typically cannot reach. Not only does this keep the trees healthy, it also creates gaps that allow the sunlight to flow through. And giraffes will spend the majority of their diet eating those tree leaves just to help them support their very unique digestive systems. Giraffes are what we call a ruminants, and a ruminant is any animal with a 4-chambered stomach. For all 4 of those chambers to work together properly, they have to be constantly in use. That's why you can almost always find giraffe eating. More wildebeest over here. Keep moving along and see if we can find anyone else roaming around.
Oh, I'd love to go to Africa and go on a safari ride. That would be awesome.
Make sure everyone's fully seated, please. Good to be in your lap, but the guy can be completely seated. Thank you. You guys see an elephant? Gotcha. Sorry, I really cannot see because of the rain. If there's only one though back there, I'm guessing that's going to be a male. Just because typically when the male elephants grow up, between the age of 15 to 16, they are going to leave big family groups to hang out in solitude like I'm guessing he was doing.
Let's see if we can see him.
Small batch their groups of other males.
We're looking for the elephant.
There is a whole flamboyance of flamingos coming up ahead here though.
Buoyance of flamingos.
A group of flamingos.
Dang, look at the water.
I was going to give it a second for these ducks to get out of the road. I think they can't tell the difference between the road and the pond right now.
Disney ducks.
These here are going to be greater flamingo, which are the tallest and lightest pink of all flamingo species. They get their pink color from their diet. It's very rich in a compound called beta-carotene. And flamingos eat a lot of brine shrimp, which is abundant in beta-carotene. Any smaller birds there that have more of a grayish or whitish color to them are actually just going to be baby flamingos or flaminglets who haven't eaten enough of that brine shrimp yet to develop the vibe and color we all know them for. Typically takes about 2 years to fully develop.
This is awesome.
Making our way to the eastern part of the savannah. There's definitely a lot of different animal activity here. We have a big mud wall, which is basically just that mud pool in the ground. Lots of animals like to come over to the mud wall alone to sleep in, hang out in, or just sort of roll around in the mud to help them stay cool. Mud is really good natural soft flap, bug repellent, keep them nice and exfoliator once in a while. Sometimes animals have a whole spot over here. So keep moving along as here's some of the animals are typically in the mud wall, maybe hanging out for the time being. As we do so though, I would start keeping a close watch in the shadows you see coming up to our left.
Cheetahs
often like to hang out over here. Cheetahs are the fastest land animals, moving speeds of 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. They can actually tap on its speeds of about 70 miles per hour.
I think they are hiding.
They at that speed for very long, and it does tend to take them quite a while to recover.
They hate, cats hate the rain.
After capturing their prey, cheetahs will wait 30 minutes, even an hour at times, just to enjoy their meal. It takes them that long to catch their breath once again. Do see a few cheetahs here. So on the left-hand side of the truck, if you look to the bushes on the far right, they're laying down beneath it.
Oh man.
Kind of look for some of that spot pattern back there.
I can't see them.
Cheetahs are back for a moment. Reserve Force has asked for us to just kind of sit tight for a moment.
Oh, there's another one right out there.
Just coming up here. Waterbuck are typing in something at their name because they live on near aquatic environments. They drink a lot more water than the average antelope does. They're probably loving the weather right now.
They seem like they're loving the weather right now.
They actually have a water repellent or oily coat that allows them to hang out in rivers and streams all day and not really have to worry about being too wet once they leave.
Got Pride Rock up there.
This really tall rock formation is called a copie. Copies are a popular spot to predators hang out because these are strict and just let them look down over their prey. Sometimes if we're lucky, we do see the catching lions over here. However, the lion doesn't sleep tonight. They are nocturnal animals who sleep about 16 to 20 hours during the day. Once we get moving again though, we'll actually move around so you can see any lions. So the really cool thing about this
guy wants to be YouTube famous.
Truck, and it's a real truck. Not the this truck, it sounds like another truck on the reserve is having some issues right now. It doesn't want to move, so we gotta hang tight. That way maintenance can get over to them and get them towed out of here.
Uh-oh. Somebody's got to get towed in front of us. Somebody's got to get Mr. Toad in front of us. We got another safari behind us. Surfer Girl, thanks for subscribing. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd greatly appreciate it. This is a wet and wild safari. Yeah. He wants to, Ellie, he wants to be YouTube famous. Look at him.
If y'all have any questions, though, always feel free to shout them out. Now that's right, too. Are there any birthdays on board today? Caleb. Not yet. Happy early birthday.
Oh, we got somebody with
Happy unbirthday.
It's his birthday today. Happy unbirthday today.
Happy anniversary. Congratulations. How exciting.
Some of the animals we'll find on here. Whoops. Gimbal's going wonky on me. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. We saw the rhino. We saw some zebras earlier. We saw some crocs. We saw the giraffes. We saw an elephant earlier.
Anyone else celebrating anything exciting? Retirement?
We're celebrating our first rainy day stream on the safari.
I thought it was a divorce once, but that was kind of funny.
That's funny. Divorce.
Celebrating being at Disney? Yeah? Alright, I'll take it.
We might be stuck here for a little while, guys. I don't know. At least we got some animals to look at in the meantime. You whims under a cover. This is how it's done when it's raining. Yeah. That's exactly right. The sky could be clear enough. Yeah. Joy. Joy, thanks for being here.
It's actually reflective because they typically hang out with really thick, dense vegetation where it can be a little dark. So it helps them spot each other a little bit better.
They don't feel it at all. I think she said they love it.
That coat gets really, really smelly, but it's really important so you can sniff each other out a bit better as well.
They get stanky, she said. No, I didn't have any chance to trade for pins. I know, Jennifer. I said thank you to both of them. Arjons, nice to see you in here, Arjons. Welcome in. Surfer Girl and Jay Frank, thank you so much for subscribing.
Is there a lion up there?
Is there a lion up there? I see a lock. What is that? Sitting there. Some kind of lock or something. These guys are loving it. They are loving the rain. Well, I'll take this moment to thank you all for being here on a crazy rainy safari ride with me. I've never had 92 people in my live before, so thank you all for being here. I started my streaming journey in Thailand, streaming all sorts of temples and beautiful Buddhist temples and concerts and all sorts of things. So it was really fun, and a lot of you are in here were along that journey with me, and I like to stream other things besides Disney, but I had never streamed Animal Kingdom, and I figured I'd come and stream it for you guys.
Thank you for your patience.
We did the safari just about 20 minutes ago, and then it started to pour rain, and I was like, instead of being stuck in a store, I might as well bring out a safari again. And it's been a cool adventure, but we're stuck now, so we'll just stare at these guys who love the rain, apparently. If I'm at Disney, then I have company, I guess so. Score Jason, welcome in. Thanks for coming in, stopping by. I wish I had more to show you guys right now, but I guess I can ask you all while we're waiting, where is everybody tuning in from? What state, city, or city and state are you guys tuning in from today? I'm originally from Newport, Rhode Island, but I am now an Orlando, Florida resident over the past 5 years. I think it's going to clear up soon. Yep, Jennifer is from South Florida. Doug is from Pennsylvania. Andy Joy, you're tuning in from England. That's so cool. Canada. James is from Canada. Surfer Girl, Myrtle Beach. I know Joy is from South Carolina. Stephen Heiler's from Pittsburgh. Paul Angle is in Maryland. Lancashire, UK. Polly Pepper. That's an awesome name. I love that. I Have a Dream. Another great name. Michigan. You're originally from Pawtucket. That's cool. Ellie is from Scotland. Bonnie, Scotland. Michael's from Michigan. Yuki is from Japan. Tiki Man Pan is from New Hampshire. Don is from Wisconsin. I always have to say it like that because I have family in Wisconsin. I'm staying at Bay Lake Tower this week. You live in Windermere. Arjons, that's awesome. Arjons, I know who you are. Chase, I know Dan. Dan's from Norwalk, Connecticut, but he now lives in the Tampa area. Chase is in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, but moving here soon. Dunedin, Florida, awesome. Fancy remote control blinds on Bay Lake Tower. Yeah, that's cool. I stayed at the Contemporary a long time ago. These guys are not moving. They are infatuated by us. This guy is so YouTube famous now. It's not even funny. This guy over here in the back, he doesn't care about being YouTube famous. He just wants to live his life. But this guy, yeah, he's in it to win it. YouTube famous. Honestly, I don't know how long we're gonna be stuck here. It would have been cool if we got stopped by the lions, which are right around the corner over there. Well, that's so cool. You guys are tuning in from all over the world, Scotland and England, and I'm mostly Scottish and British myself, so that's pretty cool. Do you think that Hannibal is an animatronic? I don't know. That's a pretty darn good looking audio, well, not audio animatronic, just animatronic. YouTube famous. Okay, I don't even know what this animal's name is. Can you guys tell me what this is? She said it earlier, but I totally forgot. Let's try to find him up here while we're waiting. What is this guy? He kind of looks like a deer. Hold on, he's glitching. Let's see if we can find him up here. He doesn't have any antlers. Where is he? He's not an okapi. We saw him in the beginning. Wow, there's actually a safari ride vehicle that is being towed out of here, apparently. I'm looking for this animal. I am not seeing it up here. It's not a bongo. It's not a bongo. I would ask her, but I don't feel like screaming across like 8 rows of people. Where is this? It's not a yellow-backed duiker? I don't think that's a yellow-backed duiker. Did you hear what she said this animal was?
A water buck. It's not on the side.
Oh, it's not on here. It's a water buck.
That's what she said.
Thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. I was trying to figure it out because it's the only thing I can show right now. Did she say that a ride vehicle was getting towed, or just like a...
I don't know. Sometimes they'll stop like this if there's an animal in the road where they can't get the animal out of the way or something.
Oh, okay.
So usually it's...
Yeah, I know. I thought I heard her say that a vehicle was getting towed.
Oh, could be.
Yeah. A water buck. It's a Whoops. It's a YouTube famous water buck. That's gonna be the famous water buck. Look at him. He knows it too. He's shining in all of his water buck glory. And that one just doesn't care. Alrighty. I'm gonna take this moment off to dry off the gimbal for a second here. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. You gotta have fun. Craig's Robotics. Welcome in, Arjons. Thanks for subscribing. Arjons, I do know who you are. I do know who you are. Oh, what's going on? Look, the water buck don't mind nothing. They mind nothing. Not even this guy going by. Or sorry, this gal going by. Let's see what's... She's off, doing a little off-roading action. Wouldn't that be cool if we got evacuated and got to ride in one of those cool little things and did some off-roading? That would be so much fun. Laura T, welcome in. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thank you so much. You always got the all clear to keep on moving forward.
Oh,
do appreciate your patience. We'll keep moving along.
Yay.
More animals.
Thank you all who are new here and for popping in on this crazy safari in the rain.
They're nocturnal animals. They sleep about 16 to 20 hours during the day. The reason they do this is because there's 6 that are at night. Females have to go.
Welcome in, William T.
Stay back. So come with a copy, a bit of cubs that may be there.
All right. Oh, it looks like it's finally clearing up. Oh, nice. There they are. Mufasa.
Now, Loch Nesses are actually one of the very few big cats or predators in general, honestly. And we find hunting as
Mufasa.
Most prefer to go out to hunt on their own. That way they don't have to share the reward. But these lions are exceptionally pride-oriented. They're always looking out for each other. Even though the lionesses are the ones to go get the food, they're often the last to eat it. They're going to let the males and the cubs eat first and just take whatever is left. Got some warthog burrows over here on our left.
Warthogs.
For any warthogs, they're in the same family as domesticated pigs and often like to reuse burrows made by other animals, makes them great recyclers.
Wasn't he majestic,
They are a little
surfer
shy
girl?
people, often nestle pretty deep in those burrows and sleep whenever there's a lot of human activity. So I'm guessing that's where they're at right now. I'm hopeful we're going to have one last surprise out here, though. Coming up over on our right, kind of back behind the tree and the rock that is close to the path, there is an ostrich nest. And I think that we're in luck. Take a look at the ground. There is a whole clutch of eggs. Now, an ostrich isn't super concerned with guarding her eggs because they are very, very strong. So strong, in fact, that a fully grown adult human could stand on top of one of them and it would not even break. They can withstand up to 325 pounds.
Wow.
They're going to be pretty heavy as well. They weigh about 3 pounds each. For reference, that is roughly equivalent to 2 dozen chicken eggs. Alright, now we are making our way out of the savannah over to our final destination of the safari today. This is Magadi Glen. Here we can find the Warden's Post, which kind of bridges the gap in between the reserve and the village. So with that being said, we are going to start making our way back.
Since 98? Really? Come on, seriously? That long? That'd be crazy.
Out here today, and they really do need our help. Education is one of our strongest first steps to help out conservation efforts. And you guys can do this just by sharing anything that you may have learned either on the safari or the entire animal with others. Or especially just by sharing any photos or videos that you may have taken today on social media with your friends and family. That's a great way to help get others involved in conservation, just by showing the beautiful animals that they share this planet with. And if you want to further educate yourselves, you can always see us by visiting other ACA aquariums and aquariums, which you can actually continue to do right here at Disney. If if you plan on heading over to Epcot at some point, I highly recommend checking out the seas. It's basically just a big aquarium with a bunch of fish and other aquatic life. There you can learn a little bit more about how you can help to conserve them and their habitat.
I don't want to get off of this thing. It is still pouring. Oh, thanks, Jennifer.
Once again, thank you so much for your patience out there today. You guys were a pleasure to have aboard and talk to you, Sana. I hope you enjoyed the talk too, and I'd like to say goodbye. I think for this part is that it's far too final, so instead we much prefer to say cloth or eating, and that means to go well. So wish you all cloth reading go well, go wild, so we get difference out there. Keep some plenty of water today, and have a great rest of your day here at Animal Kingdom. And
oh boy. Oh, I don't want to get off of this. This is crazy. Well, I don't have an umbrella, guys. There's no way I can go on one more time, is there? I don't have an umbrella.
We have to send you up.
That's okay, no worries. I figured I'd at least ask.
Yeah,
sometimes when there's like no wait or something, you know.
Yeah, I know it's unfortunate with the mud.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's okay. Sorry. It was worth the ask, right? Yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna wait till it calms down just a little bit. Hey Jeff, welcome in. You just missed the rainiest safari ever. See if you can flip back in the line at the stroller point. I'll figure something out here. Gotta wing it. When in doubt, wing it. The unpaved roads of Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged terrain. You may experience bumps, sudden jolts on your safari adventure. Warning, for your safety, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expected mothers should not ride. Supervise children at all times, and they have wheelchair access. It's probably going to slow down just a moment here. Yeah, Jeff, welcome in. This has been a crazy safari day. Oh, heck it. Let's go. Let's do it. Ah! Nothing like live streaming and getting soaked. Oh, I found some shelter. Temporary shelter. Okay. We made it to point A. What a crazy day, guys. This is awesome though. It's an adventure, you know? They don't call it the adventure park for no reason. I mean, they should call it Animal Kingdom's Wild Adventure Park. I'm just gonna wipe this off real quick. It's still raining pretty hard here. I should have brought my umbrella, but I was silly and I forgot it. I need a gimbal umbrella. I really do. This is crazy. Right in front of you is the mid-queue stroller parking lot. See about get back in line right there. Chase, do you mean right to the right here? I'm gonna wait a second. It'll slow down just a second. A gimbrella. I like that. I need a gimbrella. No? Okay. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Chase, you know I'm terrible with directions. Right across from me. Oh, I see. I see. Let me try that, Chase. All right, here we go. I just need shelter. Am I able to go back this way? All right, thank you. Yeah, I can't get this thing wet. Of all days, I always bring my umbrella, and I did not today. All right, good. Who wants to ride the safari again, guys? Might as well. Third time in a row. Thank you. I can't go anywhere. Thanks. All right. Third time's a charm. They know me now. Yes, I know, Chase. I listen. Just one, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yep. Okay. Ride 3. There we go. If y'all came here to see the same thing over and over again, you came to the right stream, my friends.
I'm gonna have you wipe down the big
Woo! Animal Kingdom closes pretty soon.
Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. My name is Carly. I will be your safari guide here today at the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Just a couple safety reminders. Please remember to keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
True that, Karen.
And please remain seated
No,
for our entire journey today.
no such thing as too many safaris.
Okay, we will still see some animals. I can promise we will see all forms of the animal spotting out in front of your head. But you're still free to left. Our first stop is going to be the Little Aturi Forest.
So you guys are pros now. You know exactly what we're gonna see.
A lot of animals that are very good at camouflage. So it might be even harder to spot them at this rate.
You guys are all safari pros at this point.
There is one on our right-hand side. That animal.
Oops.
Well, there's two actually. I'll talk about the bird first. The bird that is a saddle-billed stork. Saddle-billed storks are over 5 feet tall. If you look at the canopy above you, that stands about 9 feet. Same width as the saddle-billed stork.
That's a big bird right there.
The animal walking way back there in the back, that is called an okapi. Okapis have brown and white stripes on their back and front legs. They look an awful lot like a zebra, but they are the closest living relative.
That's true, Jennifer. Each ride is a different experience every time. Hey, Gail Gatling, welcome in. A very rainy safari. Ride 3. Safari 3 in a row. 2 in torrential rain. It really is one of the best things at Disney.
I believe I saw a black rhino hiding up on the left. It was way, 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 way back in there. It almost is blending in like a rock. We'll come around here and see if we can get a better view. That black rhino is back there on the left-hand side. Very hard to see. But coming up ahead, I see some greater kudu. Greater kudu are some of the largest antelope species here on the reserve.
Kudu.
There's also a bongo as well. Bongos are the orangish-red colored animal you saw back there with the white stripes. They have spiral horns that kind of point backwards. Both bongos and greater kudus have those white stripes on their backs to help them blend in with their surroundings, such as brush cover and trees. It's even harder to see them here today in the rain. Our next stop, my friends, is the Safi River. Safari River is home to a lot of animals that live in the water, so they are probably feeling right at home. Here's a Nile hippo over on our right-hand side. It's hiding back there in the right-hand corner. As well as some pink-backed pelicans.
I think I chose the right thumbnail for this stream today. What do you guys think?
Pink-backed pelicans get their name from the pink feathers and skin on their backhand sides and underneath their wings. During mating seasons, those pink feathers will get even brighter, turning almost to a blush color. There was a Nile hippo under the water over there. Nile hippos can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes. When Nile hippos are out of the water, they can eat around 85 pounds of vegetation, weighing as much as a baby hippo.
Okay, let's see if the crocs are still down there. Oh, everybody, welcome to the stream. By the way.
You see an animal coming up on our left, and that is a Nile crocodile.
Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with no crocodile.
Nile crocodiles are the largest reptile species in Africa, weighing between 300 and 500 pounds. They can eat up to half of their body weight in just one sitting. They have extremely strong jaws, and they are also extremely strong swimmers, as they can propel themselves through the water with those large tails, using it kind of like a boat rudder. My next stop, friends, is going to be the savannah. This is home to a lot of animals you might recognize. So if you see one that you know, shout it out, and I will try to tell you a little bit about it.
Jennifer, that sounds like Ron.
I already see some on our right-hand side. Those are Hartman's mountain zebras. Hartman's mountain zebras have very sharp and pointy hooves that help them to walk through very rocky terrain, and they can even scale mountainsides. Each zebra's stripe pattern is different to each zebra.
Jennifer, like I'm sorry, I had to.
They have their own unique stripe pattern. And within 5 hours of life, a baby zebra can imprint on its mother's stripe pattern and find them in a herd of thousands of zebras.
Oh, the hyenas are finally out. The last two, we did not see them. You guys see them? There he is.
You might see on the left-hand side some African painted dogs. African painted dogs are part of the canine
African
family,
painted
just
dogs.
like your dog at home. But they only have 4 toes compared to 5. African painted dogs are some of the most successful hunters in Africa, and they are very pack-oriented.
All right.
Coming up on either side of me, these large towers, these are called termite mounds. Termite mounds are made up of spit, dirt, and dung, and they are just as strong as concrete. A lot of the animals here on the reserve like to use them as scratching posts.
It's a big termite mound.
I see some animals with some very large horns coming up ahead. Pull around here so you can get a closer look.
Oh, it's concrete. Shh, Chase, don't tell anybody. Don't ruin it for anybody.
That can span between 6 and 8 feet. They may look heavy, but they're relatively hollow on the inside, made up of a honeycomb-like structure that helps to regulate their temperature. Also on our right-hand side, there's a herd of wildebeests. Wildebeests are the second most densely populated mammal on planet Earth, just behind us humans. They are a migratory species, and during migration periods, they can travel between 500 and 1,000 miles. and travel in groups of up to 1.5 million. Wildebeests are also part of the antelope family.
The giraffe's still under the trees back there. We shall see. Broke 3-year ribs last week.
I think I see some friends hiding in the trees over on our
Oh,
left.
they're still there.
I see some Maasai giraffes.
Let's zoom in. There they are.
These giraffes are specifically called Maasai giraffes, and they can reach up to 20 feet tall. They're around 6 feet tall when they are born. These giraffes have a really cool tongue called a prehensile tongue. They can use it almost like an extra appendage to eat their food. That tongue is also purple.
Jennifer, can you stop breaking Jeff's ribs, please? He only has a few left.
There's some more wildebeests, and we also have a common eland approaching our trunk. Common elands are the largest antelope species here on the reserve, and they have a really cool thing called a dewlap. It's a flap of skin underneath their neck. That helps to keep them cool.
She definitely has super Disney powers.
Coming up on our left, I see a rather large animal, and it is
Oh.
an African elephant.
There he is.
I only see one, but when there is one, there should be some more. Elephants are very emotionally intelligent creatures and will often live in family groups.
All right, guys, we're 10 likes away from 100. If you could help me out, smash that like button.
Elephants' trunks have more muscles in them than our entire
Oh, there he
body.
is.
There are tens of thousands of muscles in their trunk alone.
Way back there.
They use that trunk to eat, drink, and to grab things. And they can even use it as a snorkel. On my left-hand side, I see some greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are the lightest shade of pink of any flamingo. There are a couple babies there as well. They start off at that grayish black color, like little cotton balls.
Oh, that's the
Flamingos
baby right
develop
there.
their pink color at about 2 years of age from their diet of certain invertebrates such as krill and shrimp.
Oh, are we going to see the YouTube famous water buck?
It's called a flamboyance.
6 to go to 100. Oh my God! If I get to 100 on my first stream, you guys would be. You guys are already amazing, but that would be so awesome.
Today, let's see what else we can find heading deeper into the reserve.
We don't hit the like button. We don't bop the like button. We certainly don't press the like button. We smash that like button. That's what we do here at Disney
I
World.
see a rather large mud pit on our left-hand side. A lot of animals will roll around in that mud, get a good coating on their skin and fur. It works as a natural sunscreen and bug repellent. One of the most common animals to use that mud are rhinos.
4 to go. We can do it. We can do it. Three to go. We can do it. All right, this is where the cheetahs hang out. But, you know, cats do not like the rain. Oh, I see one way back there. He's, oh, there he is. I don't know if you guys see
On our
him.
left side, way in the back there, in that back corner, there is a cheetah. You might not be able to see it.
I see him.
There is one all the way back. It can run 60 miles an hour.
Oh, and there on the left, folks, we have a human. We have a human.
Coming up ahead, this is a Kobe rock formation. A lot of animals will live on these
Oh,
Kobe
wait.
rocks. It's a higher.
Oh my God, guys.
There's one animal staring at us at the left-hand side, and that is a water
It's
buck.
the YouTube famous water buck.
Water bucks get their names from
He hasn't
drinking
moved.
excessive amounts of water throughout the day, leading to their very oily coat. They will also jump into water sources to evade predators.
All right, I should be back, guys. We did over 100 likes. Thank you all so
And I
much.
see some animals living up
Thank
there
you. You
today.
guys are amazing.
Make sure to look on that left
Yeah, he was,
I see
Jennifer.
2 African lions.
There they are.
There is a male and a female. Males have those large manes on their head and neck.
There they are.
Lions live in groups called prides, and it's typically made up of one dominant male with quite a few females and their cubs. These lions sleep between 16 and 20 hours a day, but don't let that fool you. They save up all of that energy during the day to hunt at night.
They're so beautiful.
They are nocturnal hunters, and when they do hunt, females are in charge of that hunt, and the males stay back to protect the cubs.
I love how they saved the best for the last.
See some warthogs over here. Been very busy digging out these burrows on the left side over here. Warthogs will use their tusks and their front hooves to dig out these tunnel systems.
Chase, you better not call those concrete too.
From the rain in those burrows at the moment.
Okay, now for the ostrich eggs.
Back at the sea over on our right, there are some ostrich eggs over there as well.
Here they are.
Ostriches tend to live over in this part of the reserve. They are the largest flightless birds.
I said you better not call the burrows concrete, Chase.
They lay the largest
The warthog burrows.
eggs can weigh up to 3 pounds each. That's as much as 2 dozen chicken eggs. And if you were to stand on one of those eggs, it would not break. They are very, very strong. We have just entered into Magadi Glen. This is the home of our warden. They're doing some really cool things over here at the warden's post. You see that little yellow triangular shaped box there in the center? That is called a beehive fence.
It's a real beehive of activity.
You guys saw that elephant back there. That beehive fence has to do with our elephant friends. Here at the Broadway Wildlife Reserve, we are doing our best to protect these animals here on the reserve. A lot of them are endangered or on the threatened list. And these elephants need our help. So a lot of farmers in Africa were having trouble keeping these elephants off of their crops, but they wanted to protect them at the same time. But these farms were their only source of income, so they didn't know what to do. Here at the Crown Bay Wildlife Reserve, we found out that elephants are terrified of bees.
Thank you, Ellie. I don't think there's going to be a forest safari. They're going to close soon, and I have got to get out of this rain. But thank you for being here.
All across these farmers' fields, and in doing so, help to protect the elephants, increase crop yield, and increase the bee population all at once. And this program is being implemented all over the world. That is just one prime example of the conservation efforts we are doing to help these animals, and you can help them at home too. Their homes are being destroyed every day through mining and deforestation.
Wow.
You can help by recycling old electronic devices, papers, and plastics, and even just getting involved.
Judy, it's been raining too long. Probably about an hour.
My friends, we are about to disembark, and I would like to thank you so much for joining me today here at the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And we believe goodbyes are a little too sad and too final, so I'm going to leave you with one final Swahili phrase, which is Kwaherini.
Kwaherini.
To go well, so I hope you all go well and go wild the rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. My friends on the right hand side, please watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Those doors are going to be sliding open, and please watch your step on the edge of the track. Again, my name is Carly, and thank you so much for joining me.
We did it. We made it through the rain. Thank you everybody so much for being here. This has been a really fun stream. I haven't been doing it that long. I didn't think I'd have 100 people watching, getting over 100 likes. You guys are just amazing. You know, people from all over the community have come in here. I recognized probably at least half the names, and those who I didn't, I hope you come back. And you know, before I head out, which my gimbal is gonna die. I was so unprepared today. I didn't bring my charger. I didn't bring a poncho, which I don't really wear, but today I could have used one. I didn't bring an umbrella. I didn't bring a gimbrella, which I didn't know existed until about 20 minutes ago. But if we can put a couple of Jennifer or Chase, if you could put a couple links in the stream to a couple of great friends that are also live streamers. First of all, Jennifer Caruso, who's in here, who's also an amazing mod, who actually created today's thumbnail. Jennifer Caruso has been making my thumbnails. It was very kind of her. And so funny, I chose the Safari, and we ended up being stuck on the Safari 3 times in a row, which was awesome. So if we can put Jennifer Caruso's YouTube channel in there, if we can put in Jeff Diz Our Dream, who's also been in here for a little bit. He's also an amazing streamer. And they stream a lot of Disney, but they stream other things as well. And then I had a brain fart. Who else do I need to put in here? Yeah, check out Diz Our Dream and Jennifer Caruso. And the rain is finally over, thank God. Thank God for that. My gimbal is going to die soon, so I'm gonna walk you guys kind of close to. It's been a crazy day. I got a haircut, I went to Publix, I'm starting a diet, trying to get my steps in. I have to take my wife's ring to the jeweler because the stone's getting loose after 3 months of having it. Like, really? But you can see the park is pretty much clearing out at this point because the park is closing in 20 minutes. And if you guys are still here and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 1,000. When I get to 1,000, that's when, things start happening. So I'd appreciate it. I do this for fun. This is not a job. I work full time, but it's just fun to go to Disney and take you all with me, especially seeing so many friends, in the stream. And Judy, thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you all for being here. 110 likes. That's unbelievable. Look at that beautiful shot right there. That's a screenshot. Jennifer, can you do me a favor and take a screenshot of this right here? That would make a freaking sick thumbnail. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate it. Or I can go back and I can screenshot that, but that would make a super cool thumbnail. All right, we're gonna walk out. As you can see, there's not many people here now. Karen, thank you so much for being here. This is the weather that'll force you into doing stuff. All right, thanks, Jennifer. I can go back and do it too. Yeah, I'm not a Croc person. I have like slide-on Crocs that I got in Thailand. They're pretty awesome. This is actually, in my opinion, this is like the coolest looking Starbucks out of all 4. In each of the 4 Disney World theme parks, they have a Starbucks. And I really like the theming. The theming in here is so great. I'm gonna have to get one of these before Dinosaur goes away. Oh, you're welcome, Surfer Girl. Oh, excuse me. You don't need to be thanking me. I should be thanking all of you for being here. Also, this park has just such great theming and music. The music is so happy. A lot of like African music. It's just really good stuff. And the best thing about the rain, it's not freaking hot anymore because it was so hot. Florida in the summertime is no joke. You get used to it though. You always try to do the Safari twice when you're here? Nice. Yeah, that's Safari it's one of the best rides in all of Walt Disney World, and honestly I think it's one of the best rides in any park in this country. It is a unique experience every time. I'm gonna take you all to the Tree of Life to say goodnight. or good morning wherever you are in the world. I know those of you who are watching from the UK, it's probably getting late, maybe midnight-ish, something like that. Alrighty, I think this is a good spot. Thank you all again for being here. It was an honor to stream for you guys. You guys were so supportive and so kind and nice. Thank you all again so much for subscribing, liking, getting over 100 likes. I was not expecting that at all. So thank you again. I just can't say thank you enough. That's really all I can say. So I'll be streaming this week. I don't know where yet. Probably from the theme parks here in Walt Disney World, maybe SeaWorld, and a few other places outside of Disney as well. So thank you all so much. You're all so kind from all of the Disney communities. Thank you again. Good night, everybody. Good night, Laura T. Thank you, Jason and Philly. Good night, everybody. See you all soon. Make sure you come back.